So yeah, man, it's Daniel here. Hey, little P, look at him. Man, today I think was by far. I really think like today was not like the only like the stressful day. Not only the stress, the most like stressful day that I had like in this offer, but like probably of this quarter, probably so far. You know, and that was because I had a conversation with my supervisor, you know, uh, and like I just realized that it's a lost battle, man. It really doesn't matter how I try to like argue, like it doesn't matter, man. And I tune out. I just like I'm like yeah, I have to make the sale and like to a point where like she just like wanted me to follow her process, but I'm like like I tried to get her to agree, like, if I hit these numbers, like, okay, I'll be fine, right? She's like, yeah, like, you have to make the sale, but, like, you have to do this and that. I'm like, okay, like, if I make the sale, if I increase my conversion, and I be collaborative, I'll, I won't get fired. Like, that's the conversation, like, if I'm, no, collaborative, to the level that is required, and like I'm making sales, I won't get fired, right? And she's like, yeah, no, like it's not like this. We're not gonna fire people, and like I'm like, okay, like if I do this, I won't get fired, right? And then she's like, yeah, no, yeah, fine, you know. But she didn't listen, and I realized at that point that she's not gonna listen. She's not. She, she just not. She won't. You know, and that's the nature of the game. You know, that's the nature of the game, man. Tough shit. And I'm like, yeah, man. And then like, uh, at least like now it's very clear, you know, why like how like our relationship looks like because like I didn't like her that much, but like now it's like really like yeah, man. No, I'm just here because yeah I need to make the sale. But personally, man, like you, like it's not like I don't know. I think like it hit the point like where like it was just too much. I was like so angry that I'm like, it's not worth it, man. Not worth it. Not like now all out of the sudden like I like her and no. It's quite the opposite. I despise so much that I'm like that my system was like, no man, like just no indifference, you know. And to say yeah, like sometimes you're too aggressive sometimes. And then she mentioned like a time that like I did a joke and that was stupid, man. But like I'm not gonna hide as well. Like it was a stupid joke, man. I was just like I realized that the amount of people who just like pick up the phone and she calls, I'm like, bitch, like what? Like how? And then I'm like, okay, if I was a guy and then a hot girl called me, of course I would pick up the phone. That was it. And I said that playing, man. And I said, yeah, but like that was a joke. Like I didn't like that joke, and I was like, I was like, okay, this is like a really like, it's not like this conversation here. Like you have like zero chances of like. 100% certainty you're gonna lose badly. You're gonna badly. So don't even try. Like, okay, yeah, yeah, yeah. Didn't apologize though. I'm like, okay. I acknowledge. I was like, okay, yeah, that happened. Yeah. Yeah, sometimes I was like, this is a shitty training because it is. And I said, yeah, I have my own processes and things. But like, none of what she says can be like, can be some type of, how can I say this word? Uh, there's no base. Like, it's not like I can like just take what she says and use that as like as a backstop, like as a no, she said this, so therefore no, it's constantly changing. So like it's not it's not stable, you know, it's not stable. And like I don't have the track record, and like even if I had the track record, still man, and it's not like in her perspective, like it doesn't matter. Even when I get the track record, you know, like oh you're not following the process, you know, like it's never gonna be good enough. It's never. And like I'm just realizing that, like I'm tired, and that was because like of this one conversation. I'm tired, man. I'm tired. And that was just because of like one conversation, you know. Little P, Mr. P. Tired, man. And then I even got a bonus, and I was just like, man, make the sale, don't make the sale. Like I'm still in this system, you know. Like until the point where I can just like create my own system, it's never gonna be good enough. Neither neither for them or me. Neither of us. So it really like I was just thinking like I don't know, I have to stay there for at least like let's say 1 year, and like I already I've already seen this pattern, you know. I say 1 year, and then like now I'm thinking like maybe not that, and like as soon as I like yeah, because she wanted like to kind of like avoid that conversation, like because I went like straight, and that was the shit, you know, like it was like a sales call, like objection handling, because I was like, look, because she wasn't like answering my questions. I was like, okay, what are the things that you are looking for when it comes to like firing someone? Like, yeah, that wouldn't happen because of this, that. Like, we're looking at, oh, okay. What are the metrics that you're looking to fire someone? Oh, well, if they don't hit the sales, like, okay, what do they mean? The conversion. Oh, okay. So, like, besides, is there anything else? And they're like, oh, you know, like, you gotta be collaborative. Like, okay, so like, if I'm collaborative and I'm making sales, I won't get fired. So yeah, I was like, okay, if I don't make sales, and if I'm not collaborative, you're gonna fire me. So yeah, kind of. I was like, oh, fine. Like, I asked my manager. No, she was talking about like the most important thing is not so much like the amount of sales, but like the amount of upfront cash collected. So, but like even if, like I know because like now I know how the game is. Even if I hit those numbers, like it's still there's no guarantee. There's no guarantee that I'm going to. Like there is like a real potential to make money there. But the thing is, like, will I stay there long enough? And I'll just see that. And again, and it's not because of sales. It's not because of sales. The same problem that I had with the previous offer, like, wasn't sales. It was demeanor, personality. Have a strong personality is what they say. Not wrong. They're not wrong. Yeah. I'm really accepting that. You know. Don't get me wrong, man. It's not like I'm like it's impossible to work with you. It's just that there are certain peculiarities about the way that I act that is not common. You know, and things that most people find like reasonable, I found stupid, and vice versa. You know, and people don't know how to grasp them, how to deal with that because it's not common. And yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is. Yeah, man. Let's keep moving forward, man. We must conquer, but like today, like I really thought about like maybe, man. Like in that conversation, I was like, because I thought that like I would be like alright after the conversation, that I would be like more like in peace. No, like was just like worst. I was just like, this is the way it's gonna be, and like it's not only about her. It's about like any offer that I enter is gonna be the same thing. It's gonna be the same thing. I know that. It's gonna be the same shit. Fucking ego, man. It's always gonna be the same shit. And like I was like really thinking because like wasn't like in the beginning I thought it was a conversation, but it was more like a monologue. Because like and she was like gaslighting the whole time. But the thing is that I can see now. Like if it was me, like I don't know, 2 3 months ago, I would start like doubting myself and second guessing. But no, man, like it's not. It's just like that. She has a frame, and like she has a whole identity around that, and she won't consider my perspective because otherwise her her opinions are merged with her personality. Therefore, if she accepts the fact that her opinions might be wrong, that means that her identity is not stable. And if that's the case, then, well, it can be trouble, right? Because, like, most of the things that I say, like, I'm not saying, like, everything that I say is based on data. No, fuck no. But, like, most of the things that I say, in regards to, like, activities and the sales process, is based on the data. Most of it. There's some things that I think, that, like, should be in a certain way. Yeah, like, like, there's some evidence that I'm right. But, like, even if I'm logically correct, like, these are the things that she believed, like, and she built her identity around that. So that's my theory, man. Complicated, complicated. And there's other aspects, more like no side quests inside the group. Oh, lust, my man, lust can be trouble. Not towards her, fuck her, but like other members. I'm like a member, a woman there. Could be trouble, man. Could be trouble. So yeah, man, that's it. Let's keep moving forward and let's conquer. Bye. Bye.